Just a little information before we get started. As a courtesy to our student athletes and coach, would you please be sure to turn your phones off? When our student athletes join us up here, along with the coach, if you would like to ask both of the student athletes a question, that's perfectly okay, but please ask them in the order that you want it. Don't just say for either of you guys or both. That doesn't help any. Please identify which student athletes you'd like to start if you would like to have both of them answer the question. We'll get a microphone to you. We have two microphone ladies on either side. If you would, please give your name and your affiliation with the first question that you ask. And then also please speak directly into the microphone. When the student athletes have finished their portion, we'll dismiss them. If you choose to follow them back to the locker room, you must go out the back door. You cannot go up here to the front. There's no way to get out. So please keep that in mind. We're now joined by the VCU Rams head coach Will Wade, his student athletes Jaquan Lewis and Melvin Johnson. Coach, your thoughts on this afternoon's game?
Well, I thought it was a tale of two halves. I thought the first half we were on our heels most of the half, and then the second half we came out and were ultra aggressive and really played a good half of basketball, one of our better halves all year. It just took us too long to get into the flow of it. We only gave up 2 offensive rebounds the entire second half. We gave up 9 in the first half to them, and we really pounded the glass in the second half. It just didn't quite have enough. We battled back. I'm proud of our guys. We've been that way all year. We've been resilient, and we've always just battled. But today we ran into a great team, unbelievable performance by Heald there down the stretch. Every time they needed a big basket, he answered the bell. He's just a phenomenal player. Best player I've seen in college basketball. I'm proud of our guys. We just didn't quite have enough.
Okay, we'll take questions from the floor. If you put your hand up, we'll get the microphone to you. Who's going to start? All right, on the right-hand side, outside.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. Melvin, can you talk about what you guys did well defensively against Heald for 30 or so minutes, and then what went wrong in the last 10 minutes?
I think he just missed shots. In the beginning of the game, Corey and Jordan just did a good job at arriving on the catch, forced him to take some tough ones. And, in the second half, they did the exact same thing, but instead the ball went in. He's a great player, so, players make plays.
Question in the middle on the right side.
Coach, can you talk about the job Mike Gilmore did out there? He's someone who hadn't even gotten off the bench and on the brightest stage just went off.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. He's been through a lot. It's been a rough. He started for us for the first part of the year, and then he went from starting to not playing. But he's kept an unbelievable team attitude, and he deserves something good to happen for him. So I'm really proud of him. We need to build off this in the off season, and I'm thrilled for him. He really rose to the occasion today.
Got a question on the outside left.
John Hoover, the franchise. The crowd was real heavy against you guys. You all seem to thrive on that for Melvin. You seem to thrive on that in the second half.
Yeah, it's fun. The odds was against us. It was a win-win situation. Everyone pretty much counted us out. So, our backs was against the wall, and when your back is against the wall, all you got to do is fight. At one point, I didn't even hear their crowd, and I told the guys, this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to have their crowd against them. It was quiet. Our little 100 fans was extremely loud. That's all I heard at one point. That's all I could ask for when the opposing team has 18,000 fans in attendance.
Got a question on the right side.
Jaquan, Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. You guys got so much out of the small lineup in the paint yesterday and then the other day. And then obviously Mo and what he's able to do. But they handled you guys fairly well down there. What did you see them doing to counter what you guys wanted to do around the rim?
They're really big and they're athletic, so it was kind of hard with the matchups. So they did a good job of staying inside the paint.
Latin only had 2 blocks, but he affects so many shots when he's down there. His minutes have been down because of some foul trouble, but he played 28 minutes, and it's tough sledding in there. Those of you guys who have followed us all year, whenever we've just had trouble finishing down there, and we did a lot better in the second half. But Latin's a big-time defensive game changer for Oklahoma. If they can keep him on the court, they can win it all. If they can keep it on the court, they can win it all. I think he's a big X factor for them. I told our team that last night. I still believe that. He's a high-level defender, really good anticipation.
Question on the rear, on the aisle.
Myron Patton, Fox 25. Coach, and also Melvin, for people who obviously never had to play a guy like Buddy Hield, can you explain what it is that makes him so tough to stop when they're going to him and he still scores?
I mean, he can get his shot off in so many ways. It's what I said yesterday. He just reads the screen so well. We got tangled up a couple times down there, and we switched out, and he read the switch. But the other thing they do is they don't get enough credit for it. I mean, some of those, the kid Spangler and some of those other guys, like they set really good screens for him. Like they've got an unselfish team in the sense they set good screens, and they set them. Coach Kruger does a good job. Like they get so low and set them at such steep angles, it's really hard to maneuver through them. And he's going to have a little bit of space. And if you give him any space, we came off and trapped him there at the end just to try to make him give it up. But he's really good at reading those things. Mel?
I mean, he has the ultimate green light. So I mean, it's just hard to guard a player that makes shots consistently. I mean, it's easier said than done, but you just got to arrive on the catch and hope he miss at times. I mean, obviously he log in a lot of hours in the gym because, I mean, he shoots shots sometimes when he's not even looking at the basket. As soon as he touches it, he lets it go. So, I mean, it's all in his confidence and I guess his work ethic.
We got a question on the front.
Paul Woody, Richmond Times-Dispatch. Melvin, sorry, you just played your last game. You're very clear-eyed. You're very strong of voice. Just wondered if you could talk about your career and what it's been like for you, how you feel now, and also, if you would, talk about what you saw in Jaquan this weekend and what you think he can do next year.
I mean, I think I had a pretty good career, a roller coaster
Great
ride.
career.
Roller coaster ride, but just coming into this year, I really blocked all distractions, really locked in, and Coach Wade was there. And he was a big-time disciplinary, making sure I was doing everything the right way. And I just told Jaquan in the locker room, please keep working. He's a big-time player, as you can see, and I mean, next year he's going to be extremely dangerous when, you know, he has the green light and he's the leader of this team. He's going to be the voice. He's only going to continue to get better. So, for the most part, Jaquan, you know, sky's the limit. So, I just hope they're back in this position next year and going even further.
Got a question on the outside right.
Yeah, Will, they hurt you early with some pick and roll dunks. Did you guys were you hedging too much and you had to go back, and it sort of stopped after that? So what happened?
Well, we covered it wrong. So they never throw it with the guy coming off the ball screen. So they always throw it ahead and throw it in. We were supposed to be denying ahead, but we didn't deny the pass ahead 2 times, so they just got it ahead and in. So they went to it again, but we denied the pass, and they realized we had kind of figured out what. But we've gone over it in scouting. We got confused a little bit, and we didn't do it. But they don't ever throw it directly hardly. They did it one time in the second half. They threw it directly, but we watched a bunch of clips we watched all their pick and roll. We watched a bunch of their stuff. They always throw it ahead and in. We were supposed to deny the pass ahead because we wanted to stay with the ball, but we didn't deny it 2 times, and that's what allowed the dunks. But when they went back to it, we denied it, and then they went away from it.
Got a question on the front, and then we'll move across the aisle.
Jaquan, you had 2 outstanding games here. I know it's disappointing to come up short here. Could you talk a moment about what you now do to build on what you did here individually and what the team does collectively to improve on next year?
We're going to take a few days off, and then we're just going to get ready to move on and get ready for next season. There's not really much we can do after.
We have a question on the aisle right here in the front.
James Hale, Sports Talk 1400, The Ref. Jaquan, in the second half, you guys got into such a better flow. You almost had as many points in the first half. I mean, in the second half that you had in the first half at the 10-minute mark. What was the big difference for you guys coming out of the locker room and in the second half?
I mean, our energy. When we came out in the first half, we was a little slow and going through the motions, but in the second half, I mean, we didn't come here to lose, so we all had in the front of our minds that we're going to put up a fight.
Got a question on the aisle, and then we'll go to the outside.
Darnell Myrick, WVCW, for all 3 of you. Can you say that this season, from wherever you were at back in December and to be here in OKC for the NCAA tournament, can you say that this team has truly over-exceeded expectations?
I would say we had a very good year. We were picked 5th We won the regular season, co-champions, and we won a game in the NCAA tournament. We'd have loved to have gotten to the Sweet 16, but I would say, you know, as a coach, you look at it and say, what's the max level of this team, and how close did we get it to its maximum level? And I think, you know, I think we got it very, very close to the maximum level. Now, that's a credit to our guys. It's a credit to Melvin, Jaquan, Mo, Corey, all those guys. But I would say this was, coming into the year, not a lot of people thought we'd be here. And you know, this is certainly not where we want to, you know, we want to keep advancing in the future, but we've got to work harder. We've got to do some things better, and we'll get back to work. That's what we do.
We've got a question on the rear right side.
Over here first, back here. This is for Coach on what Melvin addressed earlier. Greg Eklund, WCVE in Richmond. Can you talk about how your team handled the partisan environment?
Yeah, I thought we were great. I mean, we've been really good on the road all year. We've really thrived on the road, and our guys fed off that. We knew if we could get it close, I thought everybody would kind of get nervous in the arena, and we could maybe flip it a little bit. But you know, like I said, they just responded. They got the best player in the country, and he made huge plays. So, but you know, our guys have been great all year in tough environments, and we responded well today. It's been a characteristic of our team all year. You know, we're down 13 at UMass at half, came back and took the lead. We're down 13 today at half, came back and took the lead. Like, we fight. We're tough. We're gritty. We fight. We fight. And so we just didn't have enough. We just didn't have enough. But our guys responded really well in a tough environment, really tough environment.
Question on the outside left.
Yeah, for Melvin again. Early in the midway through the first half, it's 21-7. It was 15-5. You look at their starting lineup, and they've got 7 points, 7 points, 6 points, 6 points, and 5 points at that point in the game. Was that something of a shock for a team that has Buddy Hield, the National Player of the Year, 25 points a game, to see that kind of balance? Did that surprise you guys a little bit?
It's demoralizing to an extent because coming to the game, of course, a lot of the attention is towards Buddy, and then, you know, his cast, Isaiah, Jordan, Spangler, etc. They all begin to have really well, and he didn't even score at this point. So we were just like, okay, when Buddy eventually is going to continue to score, but we're resilient. We kept fighting. We feed off Coach. Coach, you know, he get after us. He was extremely enthusiastic going in the locker room, and we just responded.
We have a question on the aisle.
Hey, Coach, Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. You talked about the crowd, but Jordan steps to the line for two there late, and the crowd just roars. Do you think that was a factor at all with him?
No, I mean, you know, we'd made a bunch of free throws before that, so I mean, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. That's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, he'd stepped up and hit the front end of a 1-and-1 a little bit before that, so. I mean, we've been pretty good at blocking that stuff out and hitting free throws. We have a breathing routine and some different things that we do. Just didn't knock them in.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City's been great. You guys done a great job hosting. We appreciate all the hospitality. Thank you.
like to remind you again, when you get ready to ask questions for our student athletes, if you want any one of the three, that's fine. But if you want all three, please identify which one you want to start rather than just saying start. That doesn't work very well. We're now joined by the Oklahoma Sooners head coach Lon Kruger. his student athletes Jordan Woodard, Buddy Hield, and Isaiah Cousins. Coach, your thoughts about this evening's game?
A hard-fought game, obviously. I thought VCU did a terrific job of getting right back into it early in the second half. I thought they came out with real good energy and made some threes there early. I thought our guys opened the ball game great, and we had good attack the first half. Then got a little bit on our heels when they made their run in the second half, and then responded great down the stretch. Obviously these three guys made big plays. Buddy made huge shots. Jordan, Isaiah as well. Very proud of them. Very proud of them. And great crowd. The crowd was fantastic. Certainly made a difference down the stretch, no doubt about that. But congrats to VCU. I thought they were great, and Will does a great job. So, but happy for our guys.
Question on the outside left.
John Hoover, the franchise. For Buddy and for Jordan, could you, here we go, sorry. Could you describe the impact the crowd did have? Coach just talked about. Was it, one of their players said he likes hearing the crowd silent, and when they came back, they kind of silenced him a little bit, and he actually said they thrived off it a little bit. Could you kind of describe how?
The crowd helped us a lot. Even when we didn't, when VCU came out and they ran on a run, and the crowd still had the momentum going on, and I feel like Jordan carried us for a little bit. For the first 5 minutes, he's able to make plays for us and get the crowd back involved. And the crowd was there all night, and us making shots and them just being there helped us to build up momentum and keep us to keep going.
Yeah, it was great being able to play in Oklahoma City. The fans came out and they were strong down the stretch when we made our run. Buddy hit some big shots down the stretch. They got the crowd in the game. So, playing in Oklahoma, it was great to finish it off strong.
Question on the aisle on the right side.
James Hale from Sports Talk 1400, the ref in Norman. This is for Isaiah and Buddy, and Isaiah, you can start. But they made a great run. They took the lead, and you guys have been through this a lot throughout your careers. I'm just curious how much that experience really helped you in this game, and this game you guys seem to handle it. Could you talk about how you got through that?
As a team, we just held our composure and just move on to the next play, whatever happened in the last possession, whether it was a turnover or a bad shot. We just had to get it back the next possession and just keep fighting through adversity, because we knew if we get on the run with the crowd was amazing, and we just feed off that energy. So we just had to keep our composure up.
Yeah, just like Isaiah said, just keep our composure and just play together for each other. And I feel like we made a lot of good plays for each other down early in the game. Ryan passing some lobs to Kadeem, Jordan, finding Kadeem at the rim, and everybody just played together as a group and looked like our old self back in the early November, December type like.
Question on the aisle.
Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. Lon, first for you, and then Buddy, second. Lon, Buddy's, Mr. Nice Guy in the basketball world, but when it's crunch time, have you ever seen a guy with as much killer instinct? And then Buddy, can you just talk about what it was to hear that chant ringing through the arena towards the end of the game?
He's got great focus at that moment when a shot needs to be made or a play needs to be made, and he's done it so many times for us throughout his career, and especially this year, and did it again today. It seemed like every shot that he had that we needed, he stepped up and made it, and that's not that easy to do, especially with the defense leaning on you and targeting you. But he's been terrific with that at that moment, those moments all year long.
Just hearing my name and stuff was special, but I couldn't do it all. My teammates, they found me in good spots. They was respecting enough to give me the ball when Coach Sutton gave me the ball. So we all did our part. So just hearing my name is special, but I'm just glad we get the honor to close out in a good note in front of OKC. Me, Ryan, Isaiah, especially our last game here in front of the fans. I'm just glad we get to close out on a good note.
Got a question on the front right.
John Shen, Norman Transcript. Buddy, you've had a lot of big games over the last 4 months. Where does this rank?
I think this is the best one because it means a lot, and because it's the NCAA tournament, big stage, win and go home, and you don't get these moments back every time, So everybody's watching, so just relishing in these type of moments is special.
Got a question on the left on the aisle.
Myron Patton, Fox 25. Buddy, you didn't get your first bucket until 9:28 of the first half. Are you aware of that? And then two, what changed from the first half with 7 points to 29 in the second half? Were you more aggressive? What happened?
I wasn't aware of it because I feel like when my teammates were scoring, I feel like I was scoring because the energy in the arena was so loud and everybody just making plays with each other. So even when I score, I didn't really feel like, I just know we had a big lead and our objective is to keep on increasing the lead and just make it grow. And scoring 29 points, I didn't know I had that, but I just know I was scoring the ball a lot. So just glad that we get the win.
Question on the outside right.
Again, two-parter. Lon, start with you. The bigs on the inside, you guys did a great job guarding the paint. I don't think Mo Cox had anything in the first half. And what did you guys do there? And then what did you see with the lob game that was working? And Jordan, the flip side on that, offensively for you, what did you see that you were able to get to the hole and make shots there?
Well, Ollie Cox is really tough inside. I thought Kadeem opened the game battling him pretty well. I thought the other guys on the perimeter had good awareness and were helping when they needed to. Didn't have a shot attempt in the first half, so we felt good about that. Second half, he got away a little bit. He got loose a little bit, but he's such a good player. He's going to fight and do different things in the second half. But I thought our guys battled it pretty well. And then the guys made good plays at the rim for each other with regard to the lobs. They attacked and drew the attention of the defender and then made the play to a teammate. So guys made a lot of good plays with that.
To answer your question, it was good. Early on we got a lot of lobs and the bigs were patrolling the paint, so it was easier for me to attack and get to the rim because the bigs were they were really worried about them getting dunks, and so I just wanted to get to the hole and not settle for jump shots.
Got a question on the outside, and then we'll move over on this side.
For Lon, Will said that if Kadeem stays on the floor for you guys, you can win it all. His impact, he stayed on the floor today, and I think maybe we saw his impact. Can you kind of describe that as well?
Even though Kadeem didn't block a lot of shots, I think he still affects shots in the paint, and I think Will mentioned that after the ball game. He's got a good knack. He's long and rangy in there, and anytime a guy's going to the paint, that at least got Kadeem on their mind a little bit. Even if he doesn't block the shot, may change it a bit.
We got a question on the second row here, and then we'll come up.
Jordan, I'm curious, in the second half when the offense got stagnant, you provided it by going to the hoop and taking them off the dribble. Then the guys kind of followed suit. So could you talk about the ability of your team today to get to the rim, and you were hitting those floaters, banking them off. So talk about that a little bit, that shot.
I felt like the glass was my friend, so I just wanted to get to the hole and just, try and make some plays and not settle for jump shots, like I said. But we just got a lot of playmakers, so it's hard for the defense to they focused on taking away Buddy. Isaiah's gonna make plays, so it was easier for me to get to the hole.
Question in the right.
For Isaiah, how critical was it in the first half when Buddy gets that second foul that you guys were actually able to extend the lead a little bit?
It was critical because at that point, Buddy was, as you say, he got fouled, and he had around like 6 points. So we all know that when the next half is going to come, Buddy was going to get hot as he did. So we just wanted to keep the pressure on him and then have something special coming for them in the second half.
We got a question on the outside left. We'll come to the other side.
Yep. A follow-up for Lon. First, do you like Will's prediction that this team can win a national championship with him on the floor?
Well, after today, there's 16 that can, so and we're proud to be one of them. The guys understand what lies ahead and how tough the challenge is, and I know they'll work hard in preparation, and regardless of who wins this ball game, we know the next opponent's going to be really tough.
And then for Buddy and for Jordan, at one point you guys had, you got out to the quick lead, got a big lead early. At one point, your starters had 7 points, 7 points, 6 points, 6 points, and 5 points. Incredible balance. Melvin Johnson said that was a little bit demoralizing because he said he knew that Buddy was eventually going to score. Can you maybe describe how the game changes when there is that much balance from your starting lineup?
It's good because that means we're sharing the ball and everybody's getting good shots. And that means that wherever we're doing, the defense is having a hard time rotating and trying to pick their poison, who to pick on, because everybody's finding an opening, and our teammates did a great job. I started with Isaiah getting down and driving and kicking in the paint, Jordan making plays, Kadeem catching lobs. You know, everybody did what they had to do to get open and easy shots and good shots for us.
Question on the right rear.
Eric G., the franchise lawn, this is for you. Kadeem gets into foul trouble the first couple of games, but he's also a very aggressive player. How do you keep him out of foul trouble, but also allow him to be as aggressive as he has been this whole year?
Kadeem seems, he has an impact on the game, so we're just talking to him all the time about not picking up maybe that silly foul, that reaching foul. I mean, when he keeps his hands up and he attacks up high, I think he avoids fouls pretty well. Sometimes when his hands get down low and he's going for steals, or, on Friday, I think he fouled someone at 25 feet out top of the key. I mean, those type of fouls are the ones we're talking to him about trying to avoid, because he's going to get some. Shot blockers are going to get some fouls, but we want him to be legit and not pick up those ones that aren't necessary.
Question on the outside right, and we'll go across the aisle.
First, Buddy, and then Isaiah, if you guys could both address this. Playing for Oklahoma City was a big deal for you guys this year. Did we see why that was so important today, and do you feel like you're springboarding a little bit to Anaheim the way these two games went for you guys?
Just playing at Oklahoma City was a big. It helped us a lot because of the fans, as we kept saying. Just being here and not traveling, so we have fresh legs and we have a lot of energy and be fresh as soon as we play in Oklahoma. So it just helped us a lot because we had a lot of things that we was here to take care of in front of the fans, and just be able to play 2 more games in Oklahoma. So I felt it was fun.
Buddy, did you want to comment?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just what Isaiah said. Just being here in Oklahoma City is a blessing, and this is what we work for all year, all season. Coach tells us that from the beginning. We can start off the NCAA tournament in Oklahoma City. So we work so hard, and helping the home crowd here helped us a lot. And like Isaiah said, help us from traveling and win, and help us to win games like this. That for us to advance in the next round, and we just got to keep building off that now.
Got a question on the left side, about halfway back.
Lon, could you talk about Ryan's play? I mean, the first half especially, his board work. You guys, I think, out-rebounded about 12 or 13 or whatever. And, I mean, just what that does for your team, the extra possessions he gave you.
Exactly that. Ryan, I thought, kept the ball alive on the offensive boards, tapped out 2 or 3 misses that we got an extra shot on, extra possession. Ryan's going to work like that, though. Guys respect that. They know that's going to be Ryan every day, and didn't surprise anyone that he did that today. It was much needed.
Question on the outside left.
One more for Buddy. You guys are back in the Sweet 16, which is not where you want to end the season, which is where you ended the season last year. What lessons did you learn from last year to advance past this round?
Last year we got beat by Michigan State, so they did the toughest on the board, and we took plays off that we shouldn't. I took plays off that I shouldn't take off. So watching that film from last year, it hurts to see the things we could have did to win the game. So I'm just ready and glad that we get back opportunity to redeem ourselves and compete to go to Elite 8 and potentially Final Four.
Okay, gentlemen, congratulations on the win and good luck next week.
Thank you.